Anxiety and meditation. That's what the topic of today will be in this 5M experience. Anxiety is something that we deal with every day in different ways as we go throughout our life, our day-to-day activities. It's something that all you need to be is human in order to experience, as well as our other animal friends too. As I look at my cat, Autumn. Hey girl, wanna say hello? She's like, I don't know. So, hello to all my Facebook family and YouTube. Anxiety is something that many of us deal with. I really want to say all of us deal with it. To be honest, at some point in time, if you live long enough, you're going to feel some anxiety. So we feel these kind of things for different reasons. We have busy lives, we have responsibilities, we have expectations, we have judgments, we have all these things, and we live inside of those things. That's our day-to-day. So everybody has some anxiety. And if you haven't, just live a little bit longer. And I don't wish anything bad on anybody. It's just the reality of life. We all will face some kind of anxiety, a social anxiety, an inward anxiety, just all kinds of different feelings and emotions that connect with that. So I'm someone who, for most of my life, I didn't deal with heavy anxiety. But when I started dealing with meditation in, let's just say, a newer way, because I was already living in like a meditative state, but starting to practice it in a new way, in a different way, it opened up some things, helped me to understand the ways to deal with anxieties that I have and that we have. So meditation is one of those things that is a practice that helps you out a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. I think it's actually the treasure in it, really, if you ask me. And so when I think about these times and all the things that we go through, what I'm noticing with my friends and with my peeps, with my peoples, is that many of us are experiencing anxiety at different levels. Some of us at greater levels, others of us where it's like a low background hum. Like it's not buzzing, it's not super, super loud. But we just notice that from time to time, we just have these lulls, this like, as a buddy of mine put it the other day, what is it all for? And so no matter what walk of life that you come from, more than likely, you deal with anxiety of some sort, some shape, way, or fashion. So today we're going to talk about anxiety and meditation. I want to say welcome to the 5M Fellowship. The 5 M's stand for, as I have 5 people live with me on FB, see? That's why I always say serendipity plus intention equals life. The number 5 right there. Those 5 M's are music, movement, meditation, mindfulness, and mantra. And so today, as we deal with anxiety, make a quick banner for those that are watching on live with me. And if you're not watching live, if you want to hang out with me, I'm at Aaron Hill TV over on Facebook and YouTube. But dealing with this topic of anxiety and meditation, 5M Fellowship, we're going to do some different things here. We're going to chop it up for a few. I'm going to play some music. Got a piano behind me that is ready to be played. Even as you listen to the piano in the background, which is again yours truly. It's my original song called Breath of Life. So we're going to do some breathing here as well. And we're going to see if we can walk away from this experience having a greater experience. So welcome to the 5M Fellowship. I want to say hello to my Clubhouse family. Hello to Heather. Hello to Linnell. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope that you all having a good Sunday so far. And the first aspect of this experience, I like to just hang out with people and just say what's up. So if you'd like to come to the stage, by all means, I would love to say hello as we get into this experience. Got Heather up. Hey, Heather, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Heather, I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing good. Out shopping.
Are you out shopping?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I need. Pick me up a half a cup of milk. Pick me up 2 bags of walnuts. A bottle of applesauce.
Yeah.
Now I'll understand if it doesn't get here until until I come myself and get it. But that's cool. That's cool. So you've been having a good weekend so far?
Yeah, doing really good. Thanks.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes, well, it's so good to see you here. I'm excited about today. And we're about to chop it up about anxiety and meditation in a bit and just kind of see what we walk away from this experience with. So I hope that you get a chance to be a part of the conversation. And I'm looking forward to it. Yes. I want to also say hello to Linnell. Thanks so much for stopping by. And for my peoples here on FB, Missy Black says, hey, doctor. I'm telling you, I'm still holding on to that, Missy. I'm holding on to it. And if they come back and say, you're not a doctor, I'm going to say, I am. Ask Missy. Thanks for the support. Denise says, I always feel so guilty popping into the room and back out. Good morning, fam. Good morning, Denise. Thanks so much for hanging out. So we're going to shift into the next part of this experience, which for me is really important because it involves doing something that's so simple to who we are. Something that's so simple to what it means to be a living being. And that is breathing. And just taking a deep breath. So when I think about breathing, it brings me to a place of 2019, July, around about to be exact. Having a complete change of life, an overhaul, an underhaul, just facing the things that we all face. Transitions and the transmutations of life. And so in that flow, I found myself facing life, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, all that it means to just be on the roller coaster for the ride. And then finding a new relationship with breath and with breathing. I didn't realize that my breathing was pretty shallow. And that the reason why it wasn't because of all bad at all. It was because of the fact that I lived a super exciting life. And like other super exciting lives, it also went through and goes through these moments when it's the down part of the hill going on a roller coaster. So I appreciated it because what it allowed me to do was to realize that something that was so essential to me and to you, I could be just a bit more aware of that too. Along with the rest of my life that I was completely aware of on a day-to-day basis, both consciously and subconsciously. So it led me down a path of deep breathing. I've just taken a moment to just take a deep breath. And then I realized something. A breath is literally only a breath away, a moment away, a realization away. And so as I settle into that awareness even more, it allowed me to come to a place of being able to take 30 seconds a day, just 30 seconds a day, to stop and to pause and to be with that deep breath. And so I want to invite you to take a deep breath along with me. And the cool part about it is that it doesn't matter where you are. You could be shopping for groceries or shopping for a new car. You could be laying in the bed. You could be in your car driving, just taking a drive, seeing a nice morning rise to the sun. Doesn't matter, because the only place that you need to be is right where you are. Just to go ahead and take a deep breath. So for 30 seconds, I'm going to take 5 deep breaths. We're going to take 5 deep breaths. And inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So let's do it together. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Let's take another big deep breath in and out. Let's take a 4th deep breath in and out. And then one more, as they say, for the road, especially if you're on the road. And all of us are on the road of some sort, because this road is really called the road of life. So let's just do our life a favor and take one more deep breath in and out. And then the thing that I like most about this is having the opportunity after that to be grateful to yourself, to thank yourself for just taking a moment to feed yourself and to take a deep breath. So remember that no matter where you are in life, no matter what time of day it is, no matter where you are presently, so to speak, on your journey, just remember that when things get tough, or even when they're overwhelmingly exciting, because people don't realize that overwhelmingly exciting things too bring you anxiety. So even when you're excited about the new job, the new opportunity, the new building, the new whatever, take a moment. Take a moment to take a deep breath and be well. So I want to refresh the space by saying good morning to you again, and welcome to the 5M Fellowship. I want to say hello to Etta Fly, again to Heather, to my peeps hanging out on FB, Missy, Denise, Rich, James, Kev. What's happening, fam? So I had a great morning so far, and I'm happy because I got up. I was able to get my essential oils and Epsom salt bath in this morning. Oh my goodness. When I tell you I've been reconnecting with what it means to have a good bath, oh my gosh. Whew. And then to go from there, and then I got some stretching in with my yoga stretches and some meditation even before this meditation. So yeah, I'm feeling good. And so from here, we're going to go to the next part of this experience. Edify, if you want to come up and say hi, we'd love to say hello. And if not, by all means, I hope you're doing well. So we're going to go to the next part of this experience, which is the M of music. I've already been playing music in the background. Again, this is my original song called Breath of Life. It's a meditation. And I have this wherever you already listen to music. So if you listen to music on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, all you have to do is type in Breath of Life, Aaron Hill. And you can use this music to chill out to meditate to, just something to decompress. That's Breath of Life, Aaron Hill. Good morning, Edify.
What up, though?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, Heather. I'm good. I'm going to work.
Yes, it's so good to see you and to hear your voice.
I know, right? It's been a rather quiet lately, but I'm here.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. It's so good to see you. Where did you say you're driving to?
Work.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Working on a Sunday.
Always.
I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew you worked on Sundays.
Yeah, pretty much work 7 days. I try to take 2
Right.
or 1, but it's pretty much we're only open on the weekends.
Yeah.
So and Sunday is one of them, and we're doing rounding out Black History Month. So they say we celebrate all year, but rounding out Black History Month with our soulful sides today. So I gotta stop by the grocery to pick up something for my mom's real quick.
Right.
And she forgot to get so we can serve our complete meals today. Yeah.
That's what's up. How you been feeling?
No, I've been alright, I guess.
Yeah, I get it. Relatively speaking, right?
Yeah, what's my time we say good enough?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. I feel you on that. You know, it's like, that's why I'm happy to do this kind of thing because, man, I just been having so much empathy for how we all have been just pushing through, working around the clock or working to keep up and in the midst of a world that's completely changed, and that continues to change around us, so yeah, recently, like a lot of my friends have been going through different things, dealing with anxiety and dealing with stress and, dealing with just like the conundrum, the continuum, the cycle where it feels like it's like one long continuum, one long drone. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I'm happy to be able to have this space so we can have just a bit of space in our schedule, in our time. I know the hell it means to work, to work 7 days a week. I know exactly what that means. So I'm glad to at least be here with you, together with you for a few minutes, to have some space in that ongoing race, yo.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I saw it as I was driving. I said, "Oh, let me jump in while I have a few minutes to listen before I have to train a new person and do an interview and do all this other kind of stuff today." So I said, "Let me just jump in real quick and get some of this good energy real quick."
No doubt. That's so lovely. What time do you start? What time do you start seeing your peeps?
Well, my mom is already there, sister's already there, cook is already there, and then my front of the house staff is probably
Right. Okay, cool. So you got at least like 15 minutes or so to hang out. So that's what's up. So that's cool because I'm gonna play a little piano for you all, and yeah. So this is cool. So I'll get a chance to get into the topic. So I hope you all enjoy. I'm getting ready to play. We're getting ready to improvise for you, and yeah, get into this musical moment. So I hope that you all enjoy. Do a quick setup. So I'd like to say good morning again. Good morning again, and I hope that you all enjoyed that. Kimberly Rake says peaceful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that was a completely improvised piece of music. Um, every bit of what you just heard was completely created in the moment, on the spot, and just due to the moment. It's one of my absolute favorite places to be in life, not just in music, but just in life, period, in my everyday walk. I appreciate being in that place of improvisation, that place of creation, that place of understanding who I am as a creator. And not only that, but being able to reflect on and also with others as a mirror who also are creators and creatives as well. And so I love now going into different situations in life and standing in that place of certainty in the midst of ambiguity, knowing that everything that I have learned to date, as well as where my heart is and where my mind is and who I am as a seeker, has prepared me for exactly that moment, and to be able to stand at the place of knowing that all there is the moment and you don't know the next moment, because there's only the now that just continues on. And walking into the face of that, walking into that fog where you can't see beyond just the moment, but it doesn't matter because you have that certainty, you have that peace, you have that centered place in the midst. And so, at least about 7 to 8, maybe even 10 years ago, I had a dream. And it was based on my personality. It was a reminder of myself and who I was. I was a person who not only didn't let the negative things get to him or some of the downtrodden aspects of life, who would stay at center and be balanced there, but also I had this other ability too, where in the midst of the most overwhelmingly exciting things in life, he would still keep that same place of center. So now I continue to seek that even deeper in myself and find that even deeper and also bring it through to others as well. So I want to say good morning to you again and welcome to the 5M Fellowship. These 5M's stand for music, movement, mindfulness, meditation, and mantra. And these 5M's are something that's a part of our daily lives every day in one shape, form, fashion, or another. So I want to reset the room. I want to say hello to all my friends here. Hello to LaShonda. Hello to Sarah. Hello to Janine. Hello to you, Stella and Miles. Hello to you, Chatito. I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. Hello to Nicolina, Yoki, Yuri, Eunice, Heather, Edifly. Hello to El Michelle. I want to take a quick moment to say hello to you, El Michelle. Thank you so much for coming up. And good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Oh, it's so good to see you here.
I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea.
Wow. So it really makes my day. I'm always excited to connect with so many people, and it means a lot. I've been in this clubhouse environments on this clubhouse street. I'm not out there in those other streets. Like I stay in my house. I stay in the house. But I've had the opportunity to meet some amazing people here. And so 99% of the people that even stand here in the room are brand new people who are continually connected to me or just connected to me in this part of my life. And so I'm always appreciative of that. And then there's People like El Michelle, who we've known each other for some time through other forms of media. So it's so good to connect with you here. OMG.
I know. If I could take a moment to celebrate you and for those who are listening, because I still have the song you allowed me to use.
Oh my goodness.
And it is still at the top of my favorites ever because of what you did. And it blessed me so much that there's going to be a whole lot of people that hear what was done with it to this day still.
Oh my goodness.
As my platform expands for whatever all the purposes are,
yeah,
I don't ever forget. And when I saw you, I had to let you know that I never forgot.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Never ever forgot. Oh my goodness. So when everybody listening, so when you hear words from a gentleman like Aaron, listen and take heed.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm telling you right now, beautiful things will happen in your life. Beautiful things will happen in your life. So he may not ask, but I implore you, encourage you to bring people into the room anytime he is presenting his music and words from his 5M fellowship. Bring people in and make sure you're following him always, because I'm telling you from my mouth, from my soul, that this man is absolutely amazing and worth everything that you hear and bringing others to this platform.
Wow.
So there are your flowers now. Anytime you do something, you reach out to me and I'll do my best to take part in it.
Oh my goodness, El, this is one of those moments where I'm absolutely speechless, except for the words. I'm absolutely speechless. I thank you so much. It really means the world to me. One of the things that I say is one of my original quotes. I say, when beautiful moments like this happen in life, I'm never surprised, but I'm always amazed.
Wow, that's beautiful. God.
Thank you so much, Al. And in that, I'm just grateful. I give so much to people on a regular basis because it's who I am, and I'm so grateful to just the mirroring and the constant mirroring, because the only thing that matters to me is legacy from the perspective of helping to make other people happy, and what they find is happy and what makes their life good. And like Mahalia Jackson says, one of my number one mottos, if I can help somebody, then my living isn't in vain. And I always add it, pull that up and say, so I already know my living isn't in vain. Because I'm making choices every day to be able to build my legacy. Then I'll just spend my time helping people. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. And I want to say thank you to everybody else here in the room as well who are reflections. We're all reflections. We are all reflections. So at this time, in the continuation of this same frame of mind, this same consciousness, we can also allow for ourselves to move forward in this thought of anxiety and meditation. I'm a person, like I was saying earlier, who every day is an empath, every day of the week, 24/7. The kudos go deeply to my mother, Cheryl Lawson, because mom did something that, because of the serendipity plus the intention of how life unfolded, my mom happened to be a trailblazer. Someone who will be the first person in her family to go to college. Someone who would show up in college and almost actually give up, as she would explain to me in this last year or so. And of course, I've been knowing my mama all my life. But to find out that not only was my mother inspired by the guidance counselor at the college to hang in there, even though she was in an environment that made her feel insecure because she didn't come from this level of intelligence, exposure, education, but she would be exposed to and educated at Morgan State University to be a part of a program for the city where they were looking to raise up teachers for our African American communities. And so deciding to hang in there for that year, for that semester actually, which gave her enough security and self-esteem, which was really a part of how she even got there, because she had enough intelligence to get there. It would keep her there so that she would go ahead and get a full education that was provided by the state. It would put her in a classroom as a teacher's assistant at around 30, where she would then start looking around the classroom as I'm in her belly. She would look around the classroom 7 months prior to me incarnating. She would see the deficiencies of the other children. Take out her pencil and her notebook and write down those deficiencies and decide to start from that list as far as raising me. But then to add to that, the fact that she was in the field of education, so it was already important to her. From the times that my eyes opened and could see, and I could recognize things or hear things, I was getting education and exposure, the breeding grounds of empathy. And so from there, it would be like Michael Jackson, where I couldn't help it if I wanted to. So all I know how to do is to stand, be with people, empathize, and use all that I can to help. So I'm in school for psychotherapy and psychology right now, which comes at a stage in my life where I've been studying these same subjects for 30 years. I just didn't know that's what you called it. But I put up on Instagram the other day, I'm studying psychotherapy to actually become a professional empath. Professional empath at your services. So this 5M fellowship is turning into a deeper and deeper and deeper experience, even in the form of an experience that you're going to see on your home screens of your phone in a very short time in the form of an app. And so all that you experience today will be a part of that. And so with that, I want to go into and talk about this concept of anxiety and meditation. And I'm going to share Here we go. So I've been thinking about this because a lot of my friends have been dealing with grief and anxiety. All of us to some degree have been dealing with a low hum of anxiety. And it makes sense. It's because of the fact that this world doesn't make sense to the environment, the head space that we have been in as a humanity a long time. We're a social species and we can't be social right now. We're a connecting species. And we have to find new ways to connect right now. So whether it's on a grand scale of one of the biggest things that I have empathy for, which is the loss of a loved one, or whether it's the change of a job, or whether it's just the change of not seeing the same people you used to. All of us are dealing with a low hum level of anxiety. And it's okay. One of the biggest things I've been saying during these times is that it's an all hands on deck time. That means anybody that has anything positive to bring it to the forefront, because we're helping ourselves through this every day. So here's what I have to say. Anxiety is described as a state of extreme apprehension and worry, with a strong expectation of negative outcomes. And while anxiety is a normal reaction to stressful situations, if it is experienced for an excessively long amount of time without recovery, it can be debilitating. So studies show that meditation and mindfulness greatly reduces the experiences of anxiety. Being aware and present with the feelings you have during anxious situations and using phrases like, "It's okay to feel this way." This feeling, although real, is only temporary. And it can help you to relax through times of anxiety, depression, and even panic attacks. One of the other deep things that you can do is a body scan to help you to relieve the stress and anxiety in the body. By bringing awareness and being present intentionally with each part of your body. One of my favorite things to do is to do a body scan. And it's easy to do a body scan because you don't need to be anywhere special. You can be literally right where you are right now. Driving, walking, shopping, laying in the bed. But the ability to just check in, the ability to have what we call interoception. And what is interoception? It is a sense that provides information about the body, the condition of our internal, how our body is feeling on the inside. Interoception allows us to experience many body sensations such as a growling stomach, dry mouth, tense muscles, a racing heart, or anxiety. It's contemporarily defined as the sense of the internal state of the body, which can be both conscious and non-conscious. And that's the thing, it is, whether you realize it or not. It encompasses the brain's process of integrating signals relayed from the body into specific sub-regions like the brainstem, thalamus, insula, somatosensory, and anterior cingulate cortex, allowing for nuanced representation of the physiological state of the body. The reason why this is important is because it is important for maintaining homeostatic conditions in the body and potentially aiding in self-awareness. You can't do without this thing, y'all. This thing called Interoception. I actually have a breakdown of it that's on my IG page. Interoception in the body. Now, many of us have heard of Enteroception and introspection, but Interoception has to do with this thing that we're feeling every day that we're inside, but that sometimes we're not as mindful of as we go outside. So one of the easiest ways to do this and to practice this interoception thing is for you to just sit and take a moment to just have your eyes closed. And as you do this thing that you're already doing, but you don't realize it until you take a second to notice it again, you breathe in and out. And what you imagine while you continue to breathe in and out is you imagine that each one of those breaths is going to a particular place in your body. You start with the top of your head, you breathe in and out, and you push the breath there to the top of your head. Then you go from the top of your head, the next breath in and out, you push it to your face. You use it to loosen up all the tension. You take the next breath, you push it down to your neck, your esophagus, to the top of your chest. You realize just how much your shoulders just relaxed, even just breathing into them like that. The next inevitable breath in, you just push it to right where it came from, your belly and the lungs. But this time you do it intentionally. And you continue on pushing it down to your waistline, to your thighs, to the inner parts of your thighs, to your glutes, to all the areas. You push it down through your calves and through your feet, and you feel it go from there through the bottom of your feet. And you realize just like carbon dioxide, it's released. So this thing called interoception is that process. And feeling in, feeling out, and feeling rested in that. Anytime you locate a feeling or emotion internally, and then you match it up with this correlating manifestation in the body, label that as feel in. You're sensing that. I feel that. What is that? Let's inquire of that. And when you notice a feeling generated by physical sensations outside, like hot, cold, something that might be a little bit of a dull ache or pain or discomfort, or external sounds even, and smells, like everything that you feel from your outer, label that as feel out. And when you're completely neutral and you aren't being affected by anything internally or externally, then you can label that as feel rest. This is called noting and labeling. And noting and labeling our emotions decreases our stress response and is a form of emotional regulation that is visible by your control system called the brain. The brain is like that, the part of that operation where you have in most buildings, especially buildings that have, they're on large campuses, or they have many buildings, many sections, many wings. You have that central control center where even though this is a big building, it's a big place, within this particular space, the entire building is in this space too. It's the control center, it's the command center. It's where you can see everything on the screen. It's how you monitor it. It's how you tend to it. It's how you be with it. So that's your brain. That's our brain. So when you note and label these things, when you play security guard in your mind in this way, it decreases your stress response and your brain recognizes it. It is an emotional regulation that is visible. So sometimes when you're feeling something, instead of saying, I am this, I am angry, I am this, that may be true, but just do this for yourself. Say, I feel this. I feel this way. I feel frustrated. What you're doing is you're making just enough of the separation. It helps to disassociate yourself and non-identify as the emotion itself. Follow this statement with identifying if and where it manifests in the body. And then last but not least, when you say that and when you feel that, be thankful to yourself and grateful and appreciate yourself for having that process and for noticing. Because all that it takes on this journey of dealing with anxiety and meditation and interoception and all these things, mindfulness, it only takes this concept of noticing and observing for the whole process to unfold step by step by step by step. So I want to take a few moments in the next part of this experience for us to check in and see how this feels. And so if you'd like to come to the stage, by all means, would love to hang out for a few. Got about 20 minutes. I want to find out, first of all, how do you feel? And then secondly, from there, if this topic and these ideas, if they resonated for you in any way, I'm curious as to how they felt and how they resonated with you. So if you'd like to come up to the stage, by all means, you can throw up a wave. And if not, you just want to be able to just take this breath in and out from where you are and listen in, by all means, you can do that too. Thank you so much. Elle, how do you feel?
I feel joyful, relaxed, fulfilled, and inspired to help you.
Wow.
And when I say I'm working behind the scenes right now as we speak,
Yes.
because of your vision, I'm doing that right now, and I'm grateful to be able and have the honor to even help with what you're bringing. So I'll just say this out loud just in case you get busy.
Okay.
Thank you. Check your direct messages immediately after this, because I feel inspired to help.
Wow.
And fulfilled while I'm doing that.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh my goodness, Elle, thank you so much. And I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. It really, really means the world to me. And thank you so much. And thank you. Yeah, I just thank you. I thank you and I'm thankful. Feels good. You know, one of the things about this experience and why I always say When you feel led to do something, trust yourself, because here's the thing. No matter what, you win when your heart is in the right place. There's no such thing as a wrong turn. There's only ways to learn even greater who you are, how you show up, how it feels, and how it impacts. And so again, it's why I always say, I'm never surprised, although I'm always amazed. It's because it's the thing that I know before I even take the first step. For those that are just meeting me here, first of all, again, hi to you. Let me say hi to Second. Let me say hi to Narasha. Let me say hi again to Nandine. Let me say hi to SS, Janine, Shadi, and Eunice. And so it's the reason why I do what I do. For those that I'm just meeting you, I've been here since about December 15th, and I put into direction the intention of connecting with people and being able to stand in accountability. So that's what I do every day here, Monday through Friday. I'm here. I have a morning show that's called the AP Morning Show, which is around accountability. But I also am going into a particular place in my life where one of my biggest contributions to humanity, you're inside of it right now. And the where I'm taking it from here and bringing it forth is in what I really feel is going to be my greatest contribution to humanity. And I don't say that lightly. It's in the form of this, in an experience that you can enter from your home screen and have therapy anytime you need it, just at your fingertips. And so as I work to build that, it's why I'm grateful for what you're saying, Elle, and for everybody that's here and that confirmation and validation. So thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome, and don't repeat the elements right now of it.
Yes. I want to also say hello to Giorgio. And a few more minutes here, everyone. I want to make sure I love on any and everyone that I can. So by all means, if you have the ability to, I love to say hello to you. If you are able to come to the stage and just pop in and say hello. And I like to see how you feel. I like to see if there is anything that we've shared and that I've shared today in this experience that has made a difference in how you feel, or has made you feel better, or made you feel something that you didn't realize that you felt. And so by all means, I see a couple hands. Oh, I saw the hand and then he jumped out. And then other than that, I'm going to share a bit more, and we're going to be able to tie a nice bow on this shortly. So one thing I want to mention is the music that you all are hearing in the background is from yours truly. I am a piano artist, and it's another one of those deep places of interoception in my life, who I am when I sit down at the piano. And so if you would like to hear any more of that music, or you like what you've heard, then real easily, all you have to do is just click on my IG bio and you'll see it right there. I'm everywhere where you already listen to your favorite music. So whether you're a YouTuber, whether you are a Spotifyer, an Apple Musicer, or iTunes or Amazon, anywhere else, I'm even on cassette soon. You can just go ahead. You can go ahead and you'll see the info there in my IG bio, or just search Aaron Hill anywhere where you already listen to music. These pieces that you've been hearing in the background have come from two recordings. One, which is called the Serenade. It's my concept that I have taken to the streets. One of the things that has been a motivator for me during this time that we've been in is that I've taken my music to the streets and done over 110 concerts around the DMV area. That's the Maryland area for those that are here. And it's called Street Serenades. I've been out there not only by myself, taking my piano to the community and just playing for all the people, putting the smiles on the faces and offering therapy in that form, but I've also been able to do it with my beautiful mom as well, right by my side, who's found her place and her passion for doing amazing pictures and being her creative side and what she calls quarantine art. So you can see that on my YouTube channel. It's at Aaron Hill TV. the same name that you see under my profile. And so the music that you've been hearing comes from a Serenade series. This is the Serenade Volume 12. And then also, you'll find that there in my IG bio. I want to say hello to everyone again. And we were chopping it up about this topic of anxiety and meditation. I've just finished sharing. And so if there are any questions, or if there's anyone that would like to share how this resonates for them, by all means, you can come up and share, or you can just say hello, or say, I'd like to know how this experience made you feel. Did it give you a sense of being able to decompress for a second? Did it give you a sense of remembering to take a deep breath? Did it give you a sense of just remembering to take a moment to appreciate the moments? And so I'm excited because all this is going to be coming forward in the design of an app to your home screens near you. You'll be able to click on the 5M Experience app on your home screens, and you'll see 5 bars on the screen. Those 5 bars will say music, movement, meditation, mindfulness, and mantra. I hear you, El. Don't worry. I got you. I'm very aware. I'm so aware. I appreciate you.
Actually, I was trying to clap.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Look at the slow clap. No, you good. Look, and let me tell you something else that I love about this. So each week I'm in a town hall. In fact, Elle, I don't know if you're checking out the town hall at 12 or everybody else that's here. If you aren't, yes. Please check out the Clubhouse Town Hall at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That's 10 minutes, everybody. We are in the midst of a technological revolution right now. In this technological revolution, we are ambassadors. And so if you're in that town hall, if you hear the empathy, the compassion, if you hear these things coming out of the creators' mouths, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So you're going to experience these things, music, movement, meditation, mindfulness, and mantra at the tips of your fingers very soon. Have a patent. That patent is 5M. The 5M experience, you'll be able to experience this kind of decompression immediately in 30 seconds. You won't have to go to YouTube. You won't have to go to Instagram. You won't have to go to Facebook. You just go ahead and tap on the doorway right from your home screens. And so with that, I just want to say thank you so much. Let's see, we got someone who would like to come up. I would love to say hello to Kenji's Bay. Good morning to you. Let's see, I'm bringing you on up. Let me know if you see the wave. I'm going to invite you to say hello. I want to see how you feel. All right, maybe you stepped away from your phone. Well, I appreciate the inquiry. Yes. And so as we wrap up this experience, what I want to leave you with are a few thoughts. Again, remember to check in with your body. Remember to just take a second to take a deep breath and push it to the different areas of your body. Remember to label it as I feel this, and I'm feeling this inward, outward, and right now I feel at rest. And most of all, remember to thank yourself daily for setting aside the time towards your own personal growth and your self-care. Because that is the true way to peace and to help you to be able to hang in there when things get tough. I want to say thank you again to everyone that's here, and I want you to have an amazing day today. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Again, Monday through Friday, I host a show here, a morning show, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's called the AP Morning Show. It's where we stand together as accountability partners and help each other through life, one day at a time, help each other and talk about emotional intelligence and kindness and patience and forgiveness and just all these beautiful things. It's every day. So you can join me Monday through Friday. And then Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. usually Eastern Standard Time, the 5M Fellowship Experience. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. And thank you so, so much for finding the space in your day to make some space for yourself.
And you've been listening to Anxiety and Meditation, the 5M Fellowship with lead moderator Aaron Hill. Thank you for
I love you so much. OMG. Everybody have such a great day. And I'll be diving right into my DMs and I look forward to talking to you really, really soon.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Call me now. Bye.
Hello to Jolie and Artera. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see here. I'm going to invite you up, Artera. I just want to say hello to you before we pop out. Hello.
Hello. It's very peaceful here.
Wow. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
How are you doing, guys?
Doing very, very well. So appreciate you for stopping by. In fact, we're just wrapping up this experience, but it's actually on YouTube as well. If you would like to re-experience it. How long were you here, Artera?
I came now 1 minute ago, maybe.
Wow.
2 minutes.
Okay, so if you have the opportunity to, if you see my name there, my name that's on my profile is at Aaron Hill TV, and if you like to, you can actually go back and experience this whole peaceful experience from the top, because it's my very last video on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're not gonna make any more videos on YouTube.
Okay, that works.
No, are you gonna make videos on YouTube or not?
Yes, I make.
Mustafa.
Yes, every day.
Okay, very good. You are a very peaceful person, very good.
Thank you, Artera, and I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again.
Thank you, brother. Have a nice day.
Yes, you too, fellas. You too, and I'll see you soon. If you turn your notifications on, then you'll see my rooms here on a daily basis, and it's the same kind of peaceful experience.
Okay, I will do it.
Thank
Inshallah.
you. Thank you.
As we say, inshallah.
Yes, peace to you. Peace, family. Peace. Yes. So grateful, family. So grateful. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care.